is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. CD, these Steelers, one of the most successful franchises of the Super Bowl era. They're searching for their 7th title.
And their last one, Super Bowl 43 over the Cardinals in dramatic fashion. And you know they'd like to win this one to honor the great Franco Harris, who we lost back in 2022.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the wait is over. This has been, of course, one of the preeminent franchises in American sports history. They've had a bumpy ride along the way, but they're back in the Super Bowl for the first time since Super Bowl XXX in 1996.
And partner, when you say this is the first time back in the Super Bowl
to the 35, they'll mark him down officially at the 34. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback, and he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who've stayed healthy, they've won.
2 plays in, this is 3rd and 2. Play action now, Prescott. He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. It's fine right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
This first catch.
Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Block him. Maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Tolbert. So 8 yards on the completion there, and now 2 yards to go.
I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they certainly have fun in that situation.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 2nd-year pro out of Pitt, looking for a big jump in year 2, Kenny Pickett.
And there are a lot who lost the game and never made it back again.
Off play action, Pickett. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Pickett will look to throw it here. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26.
If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Yeah, he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards.
To the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll power ahead.
Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now. Badgley's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, but
Well, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. So they're content to take the 3.
part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Back to throw, Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. From 13 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll move this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos.
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Pickett. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He'll drop to throw. In trouble, the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack debate. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv, and you run into a tough crowd.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering
interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach.
Halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It was a strong first half for running back.
Play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeMarcus Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And that's his third sack, and that ties the Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to
like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange. It's like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Toby. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. How do you get much more balance than this? Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And intercept from the 5, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Prescott. And look at this, they get the turnover they needed, it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. Obviously just a game changer here this 4th quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll work up your sideline, won't it, partner?
And there's still time remaining. But boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball, trying to salt things away, to a completely different points. And they need them badly, trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick 6, Prescott. Man, open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. A big play here from Dallas.
Right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice game. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they now move the ball over 60 yards. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the balls at the field goal and give him the late lead. Vaughn will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute, you have the ball. But there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to go hard and finish in the end zone.
Boys will go for 2 here. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much.
When you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles, guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Oh, that was well designed as they take this down to the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
his man. It's Gallup. It's so close. He gets it to the one. Bounds right there. They got 29 yards that time.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter. Touchdown's imperative on the start.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one even matter.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 3rd and 2, Pickett. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Damone Clark, and the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither team is Super Bowl. And they get to do just that. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.